nicht passt.
Go right.
Die Musik ist so harmlos und toll und hier ist alles verkommen und alles Verbrecher.
You need to take the next left. Take the next right. Cross over, keep going straight. Straight through the next intersection.
Take the next left.
Turn right when you can.
Arrived. Speichern. Okay. Das wäre jetzt ein Punkt, wo man abbrechen könnte. Will ich natürlich nicht.
Yes?
Oh,
Hello?
Mrs.
Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
I come in.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Ah, die guckt ein bisschen komisch und er guckt schon wieder weg. Nee, das wird mal auch angezweifelt.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
Okay.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing.
Ja.
So what?
Oh ja, das ist schon wieder hier.
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
Okay. Scheiße.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Nee, der hat die Lebensversicherung und das wird jetzt auch knallhart
Being
durchgezogen.
economical with the truth. book.
Jawohl.
You want to back that up, little man?
Ja klar. Ach, wie schön. Versicherungsbrief, gell? Ja, oder? Ne? Genau, Versicherungsbrief, ja.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance.
Oh.
GI
Ja.
insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crack games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to
Pinochle.
motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Oh yeah. Und wohin gehen wir jetzt? Ja, danke schön. Auf Wiedersehen. Telefon blinkt. Warum blinkt Telefon? Auf der Minimap. Wo ist Telefon hier eigentlich? Telefon? Ey, bin ich zu blöd, oder? Ist bestimmt draußen, oder was? Ey, ich peile das schon wieder nicht. Ne, die Haustür ist noch offen. Ey, wo ist das Telefon? Na klar, würde ich persönlich... Ja, genau.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Gut, Telefon
Phelps,
auch benutzen.
1247.
Kacke.
How could I help,
Und wenn das
Detective?
mal nicht leuchtet, wie finde ich dann raus, dass ich
Messages
telefonieren
for
muss?
me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay. Au. Du Krüppel.
You're behind the wheel.
Okay. Fünf Stunden später. Nachdem wir dort waren.
Going to church doesn't make you a Christian any more than staying in the garage makes you a car. That's the cop.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber.
Ja, genau.
We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Und genau
You're a
das
real
werden wir jetzt
asshole.
machen.
You know that?
Aber warum kann ich noch mal zu Rays Café gehen? Ich hätte doch die Tussi noch mal befragen müssen, oder? Wo ist mein Auto? Ja. Ich hätte die Frau noch mal befragen müssen. Ah, wie ärgerlich. Insta-Heat, hä?
You drive.
Kennen wir
You
das?
go over the case notes.
Tolle Errungenschaft. Ich habe auch messerscharf kombiniert.
spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of you
jury.
to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
It's too late, Sabo.
Gottes Willen.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Verdammt.
Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
Na, komm schon. Warum rennt er so schnell? Warum renne ich so langsam? Mache ich was falsch? Fuck.
You come any closer and I will pull
Mann,
the
ey.
trigger. Put the weapon down now. On your own, goddammit.
Help me.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Scheiße. Oh, hat er sich so entpuppt, der Fall. Kacke. Ah, hab ich nicht gesagt. Messer abgestochen. Ja, war gut gelaufen. Scheiße, ich habe bestimmt aber nicht alle Fragen richtig, weil ich die
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Ne, die konnte das trotzdem aus dem Fenster richten. Der war schon abgestochen worden, wo auch immer, in der Hintergasse, keine Ahnung. Und ist dann besoffen rausgefallen. Ach was. Noch ein Besuch in Race hätte gezeigt, wie weit Leroy gegangen wäre, um dem Gefängnis zu entgehen. Ich sag doch, man hätte ich nochmal nach Race machen müssen, das wäre durchgestrichen gewesen. Scheiße. Nochmal. Ich hätte nochmal hin sollen, aber nicht wegen der Frau, sondern wegen dem anderen Ding da. Okay, speichern. Jawohl, kommt ein Video. Das letzte Mal habe ich es ja dummerweise